Marci. Hello, Marci. Where are you calling from? Where am I?
I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh my goodness, Phoenix, Arizona. So you've got the Grand Canyon in Arizona.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I've been to it about 5 times. My husband's hiked it 6 times.
Oh my God, I would love to. Me and my family, we desperately want to go and raft down it, water raft.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I imagine, the heat must be building up now.
I always say you're really not hot till it's 110 because there's no humidity.
Oh my God, you're insane, woman. You are insane. But
Crazy.
Tell me about your wardrobe malfunction, because that involves heat as well, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, so tell me, Marci.
All right, so my daughter and I had tickets to go see the Dixie Chicks.
Fantastic.
And when we got the tickets, I was surprised that it was at this outdoor venue in July.
Okay.
Anyway, the concert was supposed to start at 7:30. July is probably one of the hottest months in Arizona. So we arrived at the venue and we walked the long distance from the parking lot, and I was wearing like a black sundress and sandals. And so we're walking around a little bit, and all of a sudden one of my flip-flops, which was like a patent leather black jeweled shoe, detached. The sole detached from the shoe, and I just did not even know what to do. So we ended up at first aid like a couple of fools, and they just looked at me in horror. And I thought maybe they had tape or something to wrap my shoe with, hopefully in black. So they ended up giving me these rubber bands. So I put my shoe together with the rubber bands. So we went back up, and to go into the actual concert. My other shoe did the same thing. Totally separated. It was the 105 plus heat, probably walking on the cement to get into the area.
So there was no way then you could just take your shoes off, because you would have burnt the soles of your feet.
Oh yeah, you can't even go to the mailbox. Sometimes I still stupidly do it and I end up running back into the house. Oh. So anyway, we go into the bathroom and I'm just sort of like this. I basically announced to all the ladies in the loo, do you guys, anybody have any hair bands to fix my shoes? And my daughter just standing there, just mortified. I mean, she was mortified at first aid, and she was just mortified. So I show them my shoes, and oh my goodness, they all were like finding their emergency hair bands or emergency scrunchies. I stood on a paper towel and put my shoes together with these scrunchies and headbands and everything. And so we go to the concert and everything was fine. I didn't really overly get up or move or scream. It was really hot. In fact, the Dixie Chicks said it was their first ever wardrobe change. They took an intermission and changed clothes.
Oh my God, because they were sweating so much.
They were sweating so much. And they said, this is the first ever Dixie Chicks wardrobe change. So anyway, the concert's over. By this time, my shoes are falling completely apart. The hairbands are giving out. I have to shuffle, hanging onto my daughter. And we have a friend who calls it the Palmer parking method, that you always back your car into the very last place where you can get out right away. So we had to walk all the way to the entrance. So I get to the car, I take off my shoes, I drive home barefoot, call my husband. You will not believe what happened to me. Oh, he would, because this is just the sort of thing that happens to me.
Classic Marci.
Yes. And I ended up stupidly getting them repaired, but I never wore them again. I ended up buying a jazzier, cuter version of them.
But Marci, do you think maybe they melted? Do you think the heat?
I think they melted because of the heat on the cement. I really do.
Yeah. How old was your daughter at the time?
17.
Okay.
Just had turned 17.
Yeah. So really, like, probably not even wanting to be there with you in the first place, let alone being with you and your bloody shoes. It was really funny because
she goes, Mom, you like the Dixie Chicks. Do you want to go? And
oh,
go,
okay.
She goes, I'll buy my ticket, but you have to pay your own. And I go, okay.
Did you have you been to a concert with her since, or was that it now?
I went to her twice with Carrie Underwood, and I had something awful happen at the last Carrie Underwood.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, well, we have these methods of parking. So we don't park in the garage. So we park facing north and we walk to it and just use the meters, and then we can just get out, instead of being in there. Well, I went to put my debit card in the meters, and I didn't realize that there was like a rusted little maybe this high of a little gate around the meter, and I fell. We missed the whole opening act, and my daughter was just like, oh, it hurt. I had a big gash on my middle toe.
Oh, you poor
Because at my school, the nurse kept coming and making me show it to her because she's like, I don't like how that toe looks. But it's fine.
You
She
are
was embarrassed. She was so
oh,
embarrassed.
God, you are a walking disaster.
No, sometimes.
But you know what, Marci? I so identify with you because I am literally the clumsiest person in the world. My children, you know, can't. They get so embarrassed. You know, even walking through an airport on one of those, you know, moving floor things, I managed to fall over on those. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is I was wearing a toe ring and I never wear them. It knocked that off. And when we went back to get to the car, I'm just sort of looking around because I was looking for my gold toe rings. I didn't want to lose. She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to find my toe ring. And I did.
It's what's so lovely about doing this is that everyone who watches them goes, oh my God, something like that's happened to me, or oh,
Yes.
thank God I'm not alone. So it's really fantastic that you've shared that with us.
Well, it was lovely meeting you, and thank you for having me on.
This is my husband, Marci.
Hi, nice to meet you. This is my husband. Come over here, bro.
Oh, really? Let's see your... Oh, hi, husband.
I drove him crazy yesterday, and I drove him crazy this morning. He is so glad I'm leaving the house for an appointment.
Okay, yeah, I bet you are.
I get it.